You need to hear this clearly. Your life is being delayed by moments you're still waiting for. Moments you think will magically arrive. Moments you believe will suddenly give you clarity, courage, confidence, or certainty. But they won't, because the perfect moment isn't something you wait for. It's something you create by moving first. Most people waste years thinking they're not ready yet. They want their fear to disappear before they start. They want all variables to align before they act. They want confidence before the attempt, clarity before the work, and results before the discipline. And that's why they stay stuck. So listen carefully. If you don't stop waiting, your future will look exactly like your past. That's the brutal truth. The single biggest lie people tell themselves is, I'll do it when I'm ready. But readiness is not a feeling. Readiness is a decision. That's the key. That's the shift. That's the beginning of alignment. You say you want change, but your actions still belong to the old version of you. You say you want progress, but you're still choosing hesitation. You say you want a different life, but you're still living by the same excuses. And every day you wait, you reinforce the identity of someone who doesn't move. Let's break this down. Point 1. You don't need confidence. You need movement. Confidence doesn't appear before action. It grows because of action. Every single successful creator, entrepreneur, writer, athlete, or leader had one thing in common. They started early. They started scared. They started unprepared. But they started. Think about the aspiring YouTuber who waits for the perfect camera, the perfect lighting, the perfect script, the perfect idea. Meanwhile, someone else posts with their phone, their simple audio, their imperfect setup, and grows. Why? Because action beats expectation. Action beats perfection. Action beats fear. Here's the core truth of this chapter. You gain clarity by moving. You gain direction by doing. You gain confidence by showing up. 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 You have a choice. You can either wait for confidence or you can start creating it. Move now. Adjust later. Move now. Adjust later. Move now. Adjust later. That is alignment. Point 2. Waiting is a hidden form of self-sabotage. People don't wait because they lack opportunity. People wait because they fear responsibility. Waiting keeps you safe from disappointment. Waiting protects your ego. Waiting gives you the illusion of preparing while avoiding the risk of trying. But here's the painful part. Waiting is still a decision. It's a decision to stay where you are. It's a decision to stay misaligned. Every time you wait, you tell your brain, I can't handle action. I'm not capable yet. I'm not the type of person who moves. And your brain believes you. This is how people lose decades. Not from dramatic failures, but from quiet hesitation repeated daily. Think about yourself. How many projects did you want to start? How many skills did you want to learn? How many goals did you plan but never execute? Not because you couldn't do them, but because you were waiting for a future version of yourself to magically appear. That future version doesn't exist. Only one version exists. The version who moves now. Say this out loud if you need to. I don't need permission. I don't need perfection. I need movement. Because movement is the only doorway to progress. Every step you avoid becomes the regret you carry. Every step you take becomes the identity you become. Stop choosing regret. Start choosing identity. Point 3. Action creates alignment. The entire 7-hour rule is built on alignment, the alignment between your goals and your daily behaviors. But here's the secret. Alignment starts with your first imperfect action. The moment you take action, even if it's small, your identity shifts. Your brain says, this is who we are now. This is what we do. This is the direction. One action creates alignment. One action creates momentum. One action breaks the pattern. This is why waiting for the perfect time is so dangerous. It keeps your mind misaligned with your desires. You say you want growth, but you act like you want comfort. You say you want results, but you act like you want excuses. You say you want transformation, but you act like you want delay. The truth is simple. You cannot build a future by repeating hesitation. Action forces clarity. Action forces honesty. Action forces momentum. And momentum is everything. Once you start, you become someone who starts. Once you move, you become someone who moves. Once you persist, you become unstoppable. This chapter is your first call to alignment. Stop negotiating with fear. Stop delaying your growth. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Move now, move messy, move imperfect, move scared, but move. If you absorb this chapter fully, something shifts inside you. You notice your excuses. You see the ways you delay your own life, and you understand why nothing changed until now. You mastered your hesitation. Now you must master your discipline. Next chapter, the discipline of showing up.